Rebecca.
Hey, how are you?
Good. How are you?
I'm good.
Good. All right. We're ready to get started on the Nantucket Transitional House, right?
Yes.
All right. Come on back. Let's talk hardware first.
So today we are seemingly just picking small details. And are they small details? Yes. I did bring some thoughts and ideas, so I'll just follow your lead, I guess.
Okay. Well, let's start at the front door.
But the small details really separate a really beautiful home from just a builder grade home. What does builder grade mean? It's just a spec home that a builder builds, really pretty, really nice, but it's just meant to be sold really quickly, so they don't put a lot of time and energy into that.
Thoughts on that?
I love this and this finish.
Okay.
Can we do that?
We can definitely do that. We need to also talk about then, what do you want on the inside of that? Do you want levers or knobs on the inside of the front door?
This is a very custom home, and it's a very high-end home in a very well-known neighborhood here. So the details really set this home apart. It will separate it from the neighbors. It'll make it just have that little sparkle, and it's kind of the icing on the cake.
Keep in mind that we'll have this knob on the back side of a square plate like this.
What does that mean?
That just means that that's what the inside of the door is going to look like. It's not going to be on a little round circle.
This plate will be inside as well.
Yes.
So this is on the outside.
Right.
And on the inside, it's this piece.
Right.
With what on it?
With probably this knob, if that's what you're thinking.
I think that looks cool.
Okay.
Let's do it. The client will come in and talk to us first about the way that they live, their lifestyle, the way that they want to live, the way that they living right now that they don't like, their preferences. This door we are putting upstairs.
Okay.
It's a very simple, very easy. It's a 2-panel. We're also going to put this in the basement and paint it really dark color.
Okay.
So I think we want to pick one style of knob for the whole main level, and then one style for the basement and one style for upstairs. So we're just going to divide it by floors.
Okay, that sounds perfect. We do that quite often.
So usually we're just using all of the science and engineering, psychology of color. All these parts and pieces aren't just learned on an HGTV show. We're working with years and years of product experience, as well as knowing all these parts and pieces and marrying them together to fit an exact way that a client wants to live. So something fun like this is traditional and fun and kind of, transitional and tech. I want it to still kind of hone in on that kind of fun atmosphere. But now that I've seen some of your new exciting things, I'm thinking those fabulous levers might be really fun for some of these doors. Is that in our budget?
It is in our budget.
Okay.
So we can do something
So
like
can we
that.
go look at that stuff?
Yes, let's go look at those.
So there are different areas and zones, we'll call them, when we're designing a home. One is a very public area, and that would be the whole main floor is where you entertain guests and things of that nature. I just didn't want the circle to compete with the circle. Can I tell you? These are so pretty. We don't get to do this everywhere in everybody else's house, but this is going to be beautiful. That part of the floor plan is really geared towards her and her preferences and her style and her taste. So the whole theme of the house is gold and black. So right away, this is striking me. But I'm also really digging this movement here is just incredible. And a lot of times we'll find the basement is really geared towards what he likes. And in this case, he's a musician. We wanted this moody atmosphere. It's nice to have the basement a whole different feeling and vibe from the upstairs. While they still coordinate, they still talk together. The basement is just a really set apart place for different activities. So you'll do darker activities such as, having a scotch or a drink with your buddies. There'll be a billiards table down there, as well as movie watching, things of that nature. It's just a really good place for more nighttime activities. Therefore, it's darker down there. So the selections are going to reflect that. Upstairs, way upstairs, is more of a kid zone. There's a kids playroom up there. Both of the girls have bedrooms up there. They're younger kids, so they're 2 and 1. So we really want to design a place that they can grow into. So like in the cabinetry, we've got step stools so that they just pull out, so they'll be able to reach their sinks. We want it to be very functional, very easy for them to use, really easy to get dirty, really easy to clean. And so with all these mindsets of each of these floors and each of these styles, when I go to make selections, we really keep all that swimming in there so that we're just really honing in on the way that people want to use their home, and not just the style, but it's user friendly, it works good, and it looks good.